1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. The headlines first. Prime Minister has emphatically stated that Pakistan will no more be a partner in conflict but a partner in peace. Foreign Minister, while expressing concerns over speedy withdrawal of foreign forces from Afghanistan, has said Pakistan wants the withdrawal and peace process occur in tandem. Afghan president at a consultative meeting with the prominent political leaders in Kabul today emphasized the importance of a unified consensus to strengthen peace and stability. National Assembly was informed today that the government has introduced deep-seated reforms to improve efficiency of energy sector. Pakistan, while strongly condemning the recent Houthis attacks towards Saudi Arabia's southern region, has called for immediate cessation of such attacks. India's main opposition party Congress has urged the Modi regime to restore full statehood of the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has emphatically stated that Pakistan will absolutely not allow any of its bases or use of its territory to United States for any sort of action into Afghanistan. In an interview with HBO Axios, he said Pakistan suffered 70,000 casualties more than any other country by joining the American war. The Prime Minister said we cannot afford any more military actions from our territory. He said we will be partners in peace but not in conflict. Imran Khan stressed the need for a political settlement in Afghanistan before the Americans leave. He said without a political settlement, there is a possibility of civil war, and the country that will suffer the most after Afghanistan will be Pakistan. The Prime Minister said Pakistan is already hosting 3 million refugees and the civil war in Afghanistan can lead to another exodus. Referring to the festering Kashmir dispute, Imran Khan said, according to the UN Security Council resolutions, there should have been a plebiscite for the people of Kashmir to decide their own future. He said this has not taken place, but if the Americans have the resolve and the will, this can be sorted out. When asked about the country's nuclear program, Imran Khan said, our nuclear arsenals are simply a deterrent to protect ourselves. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says peace in Afghanistan is a shared responsibility of all stakeholders. Talking to media in Islamabad today, he expressed concerns over speedy withdrawal of foreign forces from Afghanistan. The minister said 60% of foreign troops have already been pulled out. He said Pakistan wants the withdrawal of the forces and peace process occur in tandem. Terming Afghanistan a divided house, Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Afghan government and Peace Council do not seem focused in their approaches. He said Pakistan is already hosting 3 million refugees and uncertain situation in Afghanistan will start a new influx of refugees into our country. The foreign minister stressed the need for making intra-Afghan dialogue a success to ensure regional peace and stability. In a statement today, Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan will continue to play a constructive role to make Afghan peace process successful. He said establishment of peace in Afghanistan is one of the priorities of regional countries and the world acknowledges Pakistan's role for peace and stability. The foreign minister said he has presented Pakistan's position on the Afghan issue at the recently held Antalya Diplomacy Forum in Turkey. He said Pakistan has effectively highlighted Kashmir dispute at the international fora. He said Kashmiris have rejected the Indian illegal steps of 5th August 2019. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani today held a meeting with the prominent political leaders, including former Mujahideen figures, to discuss the peace process. The presidential palace said that the participants also emphasized the importance of focusing on the peace process as a priority for the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. The palace said that the participants emphasized the importance of a unified stance and powerful political consensus as essential tools for strengthening peace and stability, strengthening the country and its security forces. This is Radio Pakistan. The National Assembly was informed today that the government has introduced deep-seated reforms to improve the efficiency of energy sector. Participating in the budget debate in the National Assembly today, Minister for Economic Affairs Umar Ayub Khan said the PTI government gave the renewable policy and revived the renewable energy projects to improve their share in the energy mix. He said it will accrue a benefit of 4,000 billion rupees to the country in the next 15 years. Umar Ayub said the government signed a cheaper LNG agreement with Qatar, which will help the country save $3.5 billion in 10 years. He said we have made massive investments in the power distribution and transmission system, and steps are also being taken to address the issue of circular debt. Minister for Energy Hamad Azhar says immense growth in demand of electricity up to 20% has been witnessed this year, of which the industrial demand is well above 12 to 13%. Talking to US Embassy Charge d'Affaires Leslie Wegoro in Islamabad, he said the increase in demand is a very positive sign not only for the entire economic health of the country but also for the energy sector, as it has boosted the confidence of the investors. Hamad Azhar said due to prudent policies and effective measures undertaken by the present government, the growth of circular debt has been reduced by 200 billion rupees this year as compared to the previous year. The minister said Pakistan's new renewable and alternative energy policy has set ambitious targets to enhance the share of renewable energy up to 30% by 2030. Pakistan has strongly condemned the recent attacks launched by Houthi towards the Saudi Arabia's southern region and called for immediate cessation of such attacks. In a statement, Foreign Office spokesperson Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry said it is commendable that the coalition forces successfully intercepted the explosive-laden drones and destroyed them. The spokesperson said these attacks threaten the lives of innocent people besides violating the territorial integrity of Saudi Arabia. He said Pakistan reaffirms its full support and solidarity with the brotherly Saudi Arabia against any threat to its security and territorial integrity. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 3 more Kashmiri youth in Sopore town. According to Kashmir Media Service, the troops during a 2-day cordon search operation killed the youth at Gandbrath area of the town. One of the martyrs has been identified as Mudassir Pandit. Eyewitnesses said that the troops subjected every man, woman and child who came in their way to brutal torture. Meanwhile, in a statement, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference and other Hurriyat leaders and organizations denounced the killings, saying that the sacrifices would not go wasted. On the other hand, an analytical report released by Kashmir Media Service said that a scandal in the name of Kumbh Mela fake COVID tests has emerged in the country's Uttarakhand state. The report warned that India is becoming a growing threat to the global health system and peace for its irresponsible way of doing things. UN Special Reporter on the summary and extra executions was conveyed Kashmiri's serious concern over growing incidents of extrajudicial killings, arbitrary arrests and persecution of youth by Indian forces in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. 3 Muslim youth identified as Zaid Hussain, Bilal Maya and Saiful Islam were lynched by a Hindu mob in Tripura's Khwahi district in India. In India, main opposition party Congress has urged the Modi regime to restore the full statehood of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a tweet today, Congress leader said this is the only way to draw the starting line for this political solution to the Kashmir issue. He said the rights and wishes of Kashmiri people should be respected. In Pakistan Super League against Islamabad United at Abu Dhabi, Multan Sultans were 5-0 loss in 1 over a short while ago. Earlier, Multan Sultans won the toss and chose to bat. In today's second match, Peshawar Zalmi will take on Karachi Kings at 11 p.m. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is likely to prevail in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. However, rain with thunderstorm is expected in Kashmir and its adjoining areas. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Prime Minister has emphatically stated that Pakistan will no more be a partner in conflict but a partner in peace. National Assembly was informed today that the government has introduced deep-seated reforms to improve efficiency of energy sector. India's main opposition party Congress has urged Modi regime to restore full statehood of the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.